I'm excited today to now pivot to something that's really important to us, and that's recognition. You know, we have great people that do wonderful work in this organization of extension and outreach and engagement in the University of Missouri, and I'm excited to give you Andrew Zumwalt. Andrew has done a wonderful job of chairing our committee this year, and I want to turn it to him at this point to give you Andrew Zumwalt.
Thanks, Marshall. That was great information and a great reminder of why we're all here doing what we do. I'd like to thank my fellow awards committee members this year, Ann Reeder, Matt Pieselt, Dewey Thompson, Rob Collenbach, Mike Crouch, and Emily Barbie. Today we're going to recognize some Extension Award winners. As with everything we're doing things a little different this year. But I hope you'll all join me in congratulating those who are being recognized for their service to Missouri. First up is the Gordon Warren Land Grant Award. This award is one of those legacies of Gordon Warren, lifelong civic leader in Pulaski County and former mayor of the city of Richland, who served many years on the County Extension Council. The award recognizes dedicated service and commitment to the advancement of MU Extension and the university's land grant mission through legislative support and understanding. This year's winner is Chris Chin, Director of the Missouri Department of Agriculture. Since we're virtual, let's hear from Dr. Chin via video.
I'm Chris Chin, Director at the Missouri Department of Agriculture. I'm sorry I can't be with you today to receive this great honor, but I want you to know how much I appreciate you thinking of me to be the recipient. On our family farm, we have used the extension service in our county for many years to help us have the tools we need to be successful and to be able to bring that next generation back home to our family farm. When I came to the Department of Agriculture, it was a natural fit for me to reach out to the University of Missouri Extension System and build a relationship with Marshall Stewart and his team. One of the first issues that we decided to tackle together was rural broadband, because we knew that anything in our rural areas was not going to be able to move forward unless we could address this big obstacle that was in front of all of our rural communities. We've made a lot of progress since then, but there's still a lot of progress to be made, and we're going to continue to work on that. I want everyone in Missouri to know the value that the Extension Service brings not only to agriculture, but to consumers as well. The Extension system has really helped tell the story of agriculture to help consumers realize the value that agriculture has in their daily lives. So I want to thank you again for this great award and for thinking of me. I'm honored. But I also want you to know that we're going to continue to work together to move the extension program and agriculture in the state of Missouri forward, because it's truly a great partnership that when we work together, we can achieve great things. Thanks.
Congratulations again to Chris Chin. We're so grateful for her leadership. The next two awards recognize our extension colleagues. The Carl N. Scheneman Excellence in Teaching Award recognizes a University of Missouri Extension faculty member for planning, conducting, and evaluating an extension educational activity conducted in a given year. The David E. Baker Distinguished Extension Programmatic Leadership Award was established to recognize a University of Missouri Extension faculty member who has demonstrated excellence in the development and delivery of strategic educational efforts or programming to address emerging agricultural and/or natural resource issues. Let's take a look at this year's winners.
The David E. Baker Distinguished Extension Programmatic Leadership Award is presented to Belinda Cameron, County Engagement Specialist in 4-H Youth Development in Polk County. Belinda has consistently demonstrated excellence in the development and delivery of emerging agriculture and natural resource programming at the Good Samaritan Boys Ranch, a working ranch that offers residential long-term program for adolescent males who have been abused, neglected, or abandoned by their families. Since 2012, Belinda has reached out to this underserved youth audience with leadership and offered content in areas such as agriculture and gardening, wildlife, nature, woodworking, and arts and crafts. The staff at the ranch credit the 4-H program for making a positive difference in the lives of the boys, providing them opportunities for self-discovery and positive growth. These boys learn life skills focusing on good behavior choices, constructive thinking, and community involvement. These critical skills are too often unfamiliar to boys burdened by the effects of abuse and neglect. Through Belinda's guidance, many of these boys have been able to experience the pride that comes with success and accomplishment. Belinda has also developed, implemented, and evaluated a variety of other programs, including partnerships with Fair Play Elementary School, a before-school care program with once-per-month science activity. She converted the Butterfly program for Fair Play Elementary School to a 10-day virtual program. She also created a Clover Kids curriculum, along with activity packets for youth and families at home during the COVID-19 pandemic. And until COVID-19 intervened, Belinda implemented the Mid-Missouri 4-H Horse Circuit for youths in 6 counties. Belinda is hardworking, dedicated, positive, and filled with great ideas to build and grow programs. She is a reliable colleague who inspires by example and performance. The 2020 Carl N. Shinneman Excellence in Teaching Award is presented to Chelsea Corkins, County Engagement Specialist in 4-H Youth Development. When COVID-19 handed us lemons, Chelsea Corkins didn't just make lemonade, she reimagined it. Within days of the suspension of in-person programming, Chelsea took action and with her team developed 4-H Live Online Learning, a 9-week virtual learning experience that brought programming in livestock, nutrition and health, horticulture, natural resources, and youth development to kids across Missouri and the nation. The program was designed to broadcast 3 videos per week on Facebook Live. After the initial video garnered more than 3,500 views, Missouri 4-H adopted the program statewide. With that added support and reach, the program grew to a daily webcast that became the cornerstone of the nationally recognized Missouri 4-H Quarantine program. Through the program, Chelsea coached a diverse, interdisciplinary team of specialists in the production of 45 videos that reached more than 500,000 people throughout the U.S. and Canada. Not only did Chelsea make virtual learning opportunities available for youths during the pandemic, she also demonstrated her teaching ability and patience with learners as she taught fellow faculty members how to record videos and use social media to create and deliver their own valuable content. Chelsea's work with 4-H Live Online shows how MU Extension uses technology to innovate and remain relevant, even during difficult times. The program brought together faculty from various specialties, using a variety of tools to create a positive youth environment that offered consistent educational opportunities and support for families during a time of great need. Chelsea is an innovator, unafraid to explore new territory, and she is leading the way to making MU Extension programming future-ready. She takes a creative approach to education and excels as an educator in every context. Congratulations, Chelsea.
Congratulations again to Chelsea and Belinda. Thanks for your leadership and your service to Missouri. And while we're recognizing awards, let's do one more. The Associated Industries of Missouri is Missouri's oldest premier business association, promoting a positive and vibrant business, manufacturing, and industry climate in Missouri. Their annual Associated Industries of Missouri Award recognizes an individual within MU Extension who has helped strengthen the economic viability of Missouri businesses through their work the past year. Let's recognize that winner.
The Associated Industries of Missouri Extension Industry Award is presented to Matthew Pieselt, Field Specialist in Labor and Workforce Development in Jackson County. Matt Pieselt's contributions to the MU Extension Labor and Workforce Development demonstrate that the needs of Missouri's industries can best be addressed by dynamic collaboration and strategic use of technology. Matt is committed to helping Missouri's industries thrive and has clearly demonstrated his ability to advance information and technology to support industry partners. At the beginning of the COVID-19 shutdown, Matt quickly developed content and formed partnerships for programs to help Missouri industries. These programs provided important information critical to Missouri's businesses during these economically challenging times. Since then, Matt has used technology to market and deliver more than 24 webinars to help industry leaders respond to COVID-19. Matt leveraged online platforms to extend program delivery, build strategic partnerships, and construct new approaches in order to offer industry leaders convenient and seamless access. In March 2020, MU Extension Labor, Workforce, and Development launched social media platforms on Facebook and LinkedIn to elevate branding and increase marketing. These efforts proved to be an effective way to extend the program's reach, engage with more diverse audiences, and build strategic partnerships. Always looking to better serve industry leaders, Matt partnered with business students in the MU Professional Edge program to create a social media marketing assessment that provided invaluable best practices for industry leaders at no cost. Energetic and responsive, Matt is always ready to help connect people, resources, and opportunities in an online space that stimulates growth and innovation. In Matt's own words, collaborating and building new pipelines of industry information has both been rewarding and exciting, and has never been more important.
I want to thank Andrew again for his leadership, and Matt, I want to congratulate you. Great stuff, and all of our award winners. Weren't those great vignettes of what our people are doing? And this is an example, if you really think about it, of how this new format allows us to do things differently, to recognize people in meaningful ways where we actually have video clips of what they're doing. So again, I think an extraordinary move forward, and I'm just so proud of all of you, our award winners, and also to those who have made donations, contributions over time to ensure these award winners get recognized. Our sponsors, very appreciative of that and the great work you do to help us in terms of resource development.